Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're feeling fantastic well on this very fine Bank Holiday Monday. It is Bank Holiday Monday and first starting the game, probably the biggest game of the season and the biggest game in around, some people saying 20 years, some people saying since the last game. So obviously it is the big game tomorrow. It is Forest 3, Bournemouth. We think the game's on. We do genuinely think the game is on. Hopefully that Bournemouth don't try and call it off with the badge falling off. But there you go. I do think that it'd be interesting, but hopefully that Bournemouth don't try and call it off due to a broken badge. Stephen, do we need to win the last two games to get promoted, or so more I can go to? Personally, if we win on, if we do win tomorrow, we go top, not top, we go second on goal difference, and then it just be a straight shootout because both teams will finish. And I probably would say that we have to beat Hull to actually secure it, if we're being honest here. Because I do think there's no point relying on Bournemouth losing to Millwall because Millwall are a tough team. We all know that, but I can't see us finish. Patrick saying morning that it's afternoon. It's a good afternoon, Patrick. And hope you're doing well. Do do comment. Tell us what you think. Do you think we're going up automatically? Do tell us actually, to be fair. Bournemouth away, don't get me wrong, it will. I do think it will be a tough game against Bournemouth. Don't get me wrong, because they got to win to actually. They got to play well to actually keep it alive. I do think that reaction like that. They could, if they win, they go automatically. So the pressure will be on them. Obviously, the home team and all that. So it will be a tough one for Bournemouth. Obviously, Forest win, we go second on goal difference. So that's how big of a big thing it is. I do think it's. It'd be a tough one actually, to be fair. Graham saying we will win tomorrow night. Forest are playing absolutely 100%. Absolutely. I don't think there were three sides in there. Ben saying Mundan where the megaphone. If anyone's seen the video on Twitter that I had the megaphone, and I was getting the crowd actually going, to be fair. Also, our TFT ready to go global when we get promoted. It's always ready. I'm ready for like the next step now for TFT to go global. We are only 108 off from 2K on YouTube, so do get us to 2K. I mean, 108 off. I mean, to get to 2K before the end of the season on Saturday will be massive. So do get subscribing to the channel. Obviously, that's been a lot being said about, are you seeing the team off today from training ground 4 o'clock? It's one of them ones. I'm genuinely like thinking, at least everyone's going there to actually see the team off. Like, I don't want to go and then it just be me on my tard. You know what I'm saying? So I think it will be a massive game right like that, and for the support that they are getting, I think it will be massive, and I just hope that we can turn up and actually finish. But obviously, it's not the first time that we've been chasing for promotion. I mean, think about it, when we went up in League One, obviously we was the chasing pack, and we went up and actually sealed the deal. So I do think that shadow that And obviously, if anyone's just seen it as well, we have got another 353 tickets for Hull away, so it will take up to 3,500 supporters on Saturday, which is absolutely brilliant for a away game. 3,500 Forest fans going to be there on Saturday. I mean, it's absolutely cracking to say the support that we have got, and that everyone's believing that we are going up. So, which is brilliant as well. So, key comments coming in. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will be returning for Cook and Surridge going back to Bournemouth. They start. Obviously, Surridge is the man on form at the minute. I mean, scoring all these goals, getting that hat trick on Saturday. I mean, and even though we are carrying a little bit of knots, didn't they? Had that Colback series got a knot. So we are carrying knots, and that's the thing that we seem to be like carrying on as normal. And I mean, Sirius's goals on Saturday were top notch. I mean, we should have 8 or 9 on Saturday, if we're being honest here, but we just couldn't seem to score. So, but genuinely, I do think that on Tuesday, I think take our chances. We won't be beaten. Right, shadowed that. Obviously, Bournemouth got Solanke, Billing, 2 players that can be a threat on their day. Right, shadowed that. But I do think right, shadowed that we will manage them quite well. Steve Cook knows them as well, so he will be giving that pointers on what to do against Bournemouth. So, didn't know shadow that. I'm feeling confident. Don't get me wrong. I forgot to put that on. See me. But yeah, the Reds are going up. Didn't know shadow doubt about that. So I'm feeling confident that and I do think that we will do well. So keep comments coming in as per usual, guys. I've got my sides and everything that I do think we will be playing against Bournemouth tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. I'll actually get up now whilst I'm thinking about it. Just so you guys get to see. In goal, I kept Samba in goal. The back three I'll keep the same. We actually had that Spence and Colback doing backs. That what I'll go with there. Yates, Garner, basically the same side as Saturday for being honest here. Ratchet had that. I think this will be a strong enough team to beat Bournemouth. Ratchet had that. So don't forget it's a 7 o'clock kickoff tomorrow as well. So before anyone does actually forget that. But yeah, that's my side selection. Tell us in the chat. Do you think that what's your team up for tomorrow as well? Will you make any changes or will you keep it as it is? So, but the thing is as well, right? Bournemouth. I mean, there will be that bit more rivalry. They're panicking over this. They are seriously panicking because apparently I've seen a lot of tweets that going around. Bournemouth are talking about this quite a lot. I mean, Fulham are as well. So they must be scared because all they want to talk about is Forest. So, which is a good thing because they know that we're the team in form. We're scoring goals. We're beating teams quite easy. So I think Forest going into it, if we go there with the right positivity and that right mindset, I think we'll beat them. If we're being honest here. So plus as well, obviously keep challenge the players to be that bit more controlling in and out of the um, with and without the ball. Obviously, can you imagine what you're going to be saying against Bournemouth tomorrow? Be absolutely epic. So it will be interesting to say the least. I mean, it's got to be the biggest game of the season, without a shadow of that. So it's I just hope that finish. But obviously, the fan base are fully behind them. They ain't no shadow of that. I mean, they ain't a fan that don't think that we're not going up because we are going up. So, which is absolutely brilliant because everyone's on the same wavelength. and everyone seemed to be on form, and everyone seemed to be pushing towards the same thing. So I can't really moan about that, if we're being honest, yeah. So there's all that to consider about. So I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was a bit emotional on Saturday. Just I felt really chuffed that we're going into this week now knowing that if we win, we can actually be part of something funny. I mean, to say we was start of the season as well. I mean, if we go up, it'd be absolutely brilliant. So, keep your comments coming in as per usual, so as well, because getting your guys can be really good. Um, but yeah, I think if I start Solanke playing and Billing, I think we will have a perfect chance. And they do play a bit of a 4-3-3 in midfield as well, so which is a swing one. I don't think they would go. I'd be surprised if they go for a different um, formation against us, but they know that they got to win to actually seal the deal. So it will be a really great match for the neutral, if I'm being honest, yeah. So yeah, I mean the rate fighting for tomorrow is going to be awesome as well, because everyone just going to be behind them. Right side of that, and everyone knows that if they get behind the boys, then something magical will happen. So but yeah, hopefully that um, we will stay behind them. I think if we do, then it will be awesome. Um, so keep your comments coming in as per usual, guys. Um, mm, but yeah, my score prediction for tomorrow. Tell us in chat what your scoreline. What do you think it will be? But I do think it will be a. I'm going 3-1 Forest, if I'm being honest, yeah. I'm going to sound a lot more confident. I'm going to sound thingy, but I think a 3-1 Forest. I don't want to say it, but I think Bournemouth will score first, outside of that. But then I think Forest will actually get into top form, and I do think that we will beat them. I do think that we will score goals, and I feel like Sam Sherrison put one top bins again like he did on Saturday, and I think Cook will score, and I think Yates will score. And if Yates score, we're in the Trent. Um, we're going to go skinny dipping. So, but yeah, I do think we will win 3-1 tomorrow. I'm calling it right now. So, tell us what you think in the chat as per usual, guys. Respect to you all. The rest are going up. So, but genuinely, I do think as well that Cooper will set this up perfect, and he will know how much of a big game this will be, and just to take it into the next, taking Saturday. I mean, if we win and we're like playing with what's the saying for it, knowing that we're going into the final day being second, and that I think if we can do that, it'd be absolutely awesome. And I do think it just goes to show how far we have came. If we're being honest, and yeah, we got Hull away. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hull, they're not paying for anything. There won't be no pressure on them. Um, Bournemouth got Millwall. That won't be an easy game for Bournemouth, because we all know Gary Rowett's team on Millwall, so they'll make things. But I just think going back to the question earlier about do you think if I where was it? Do we need to win last two? I do think that. I mean, there's no point trying to rely on other teams to get the win. I think we will have to win to actually guarantee going up. And I think if we do, and that I think we will go up, but then we've got to score some goals as well. So I do think we need. I do think it'll be 3-1 tomorrow, and we're going Saturday on Saturday, but it is one game at a time. We're shattered that, so it will be tough. Nathan saying Bournemouth versus Swansea last week 3-0. This week Forest 3 Swansea 5. Definitely. Right, shattered that. I think it will be. I think there will be goals in it. I'm not going to deny that because I think no point thinking that they're not. Where I do genuinely think there will be goals. I do genuinely think there will be goals. I do think. I think it is destined for with finish. So if anyone don't put bets on for both teams score, Forest Bournemouth, they will have goals in it. I'm not going to deny that. But I do think as well that Forest only conceded 3 goals since Blackpool. I think if Forest defensively are on it, then I think finish. But one of my biggest worries, and this is like me thinking at the bars, if Bournemouth are going to be attacking us, they probably will attack that left hand side with Polback, because obviously it came off last week. I mean, he's doing well at left wing back. He came off again on Saturday, so my biggest worry is that they will try and attack that left wing back without shadow of doubt. So I just think Forest really need to be on that A game and just got to protect that left hand side a lot more, because I think if we do, we nullify that any potential threat from Bournemouth. Then if we stop Bingham from playing as well, it will be massive. So drop your comments in. Tell us what you think scoreline going to be. As per usual, do you think Forest will win comfortably? Do you think Forest will draw and take it to the Forest win? It be in the hands, but we just got to win on Saturday. If we draw, do you think that Forest need to win on Saturday and just so Millwall pull out the bad, which I'm not saying that they won't do because it is the Championship. It's a funny game, but we can't really rely on Millwall. So personally, I think we need to go for it and win both games to actually consolidate that second spot. If we're being honest, yeah. So that's what I do genuinely think. But hopefully we can get the job done quite easy, and hopefully that if we do get that job done easy, that um, it will make things easy on Saturday because we're not chasing. If we win on against Bournemouth, we won't be chasing them. It being in our hands then, and then Forest going to Saturday think knowing if we win and we put two, three goals against all, it will settle one down and we'll be going up. So it'd be interesting. It will be interesting to say the least. So tell us what you think, guys. And actually, thank you for watching and goodbye.